Today I'm going to share with you my favorite skincare, makeup, and hair care over the last few months. I have some really awesome things to share with you today. I don't know, I've just discovered some skincare in particular that has been making such a huge difference in my skin. And when I say that I notice a difference in my skin, I will tell you I notice brightness. That is typically the thing that stands out to me the most. When my skin looks more luminous, it's something that I can tell. It's not that I can tell I have less wrinkles or I have, firmer skin as far as, I'm lifted. It's none of that. It's almost always that I can tell the difference in the quality of my skin, the way that light reflects off of my skin. And some of this stuff is definitely contributing to that. Okay, so I want to get right into it. We're going to start with a cleanser. This was sent to me, and I think I shared this in a new discoveries video, and it's so good. I'm definitely going to reorder it. It's almost gone. It is by the brand TRNR. It is their Glycolic Gel to Foam Cleanser. This is such a beautiful cleanser, and I'm not always a gel to foam type person because I'm normal to dry, but this one actually just cleans my skin. It leaves it feeling just nice and clean, but not squeaky, not tight, not anything uncomfortable, but clean feeling. Also, it is fragranced, and it's like a lemon scent, but a really soft, like lemon meringue kind of scent. I look forward to using this. I feel like it's one of those that just makes the cleansing process really, really enjoyable. Personally, I love packaging like this that is super duper simple. It's not huge, it's not weighty. You can travel with it. I have traveled with it. It's all the way around a huge, huge win. And like I said, it was sent to me, but it is one of those things where I will definitely rebuy this myself. And that to me says a lot because I get a lot of skincare. I either buy a lot of skincare or I'm sent skincare, and lots of things are never repurchased. This will definitely be a repurchase for me. Huge favorite. Okay, next is going to be something I bought. Almost everything here I bought, but this is by the brand Protocol. Now, I purchased from this brand their cleanser, a double AHA cleanser. I purchased this, which is their Water Lock moisturizer, and I also purchased their retinol. And I'm using the retinol, and I really, really like it so far, and I'm learning more about it from them. They actually reached out. I shared on Instagram about them, and they're just gonna educate me a little bit more why their retinol is special. I've been really enjoying it, but this moisturizer is something like nothing else I have ever used. If you have tried this, please do let me know. This moisturizer is the reason why I bought anything from the brand. It was served up to me on an Instagram ad, and the Instagram ad was basically like, this moisturizer will hydrate and moisturize your skin, but it will leave you with a soft, like velvet finish instead of like overly dewy. Now, usually I never ever go for soft matte or velvet finish or anything like that, because that usually means that you're gonna end up really dry, and I don't wanna end up dry. I want my skin to always look hydrated, but I use so many different serums. I pile on the skincare, then I like, dewy makeup, the whole thing, that sometimes my moisturizer is just the tipping point. It's too much. So I thought, I'll give that a try. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I ordered this because it is really hydrating, but it leaves this soft focus finish. I don't really know how they do it because it is very unique to me. It's like a water cream. It looks like a water cream. So in that way, it looks just like a lot of others. And it feels very soft, and I don't know, it doesn't feel super wet. It feels very soft and I don't know, emollient. Oh, it's so different, you guys. It's so different than anything else. What is different is that your skin is super hydrated, but then it has that soft focus to it. It's seriously unlike anything else I've ever tried. So if you've never heard of the brand Protocol, I highly recommend. And again, this is something that I just saw an Instagram ad and I was like, okay, that's intriguing. I'm gonna try it out. And I'm so thankful. I will absolutely be repurchasing this when it's done. And another one where you can travel with this really easily. The packaging is so simple and perfect as far as I'm concerned. I mean, like here I am with my cleanser and my moisturizer like this. I mean, that's so great to me. So that is another huge favorite. Okay, let's move on to Photozyme. I have two favorites from Photozyme, and one of them has been a favorite forever. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because recently, definitely since the last time I did a favorites video or anything, I have been using my DNA Youth Recovery with my LED. And what I am finding is that combination is amazing. My skin feels so good when I'm done with my LED session. It never feels dry, it never feels tight, and no doubt my skin is getting brighter. And I've been doing this for quite a while now. Now this is, I don't know how many bottles that I've gone through of this, but the way that I'm using it right now with my LED is that I'm actually putting on the atomizer from Maysama, and I'm letting that dry down pretty close to all the way dry, so like 90% dry. Then I'm putting this on my face, my neck, my décolleté, and then I'm letting that dry down for a minute or two. And then I'm putting my LED on, and I'm doing an LED session, or I'm in front of my panel, one of the two. Now this contains a light sensitive DNA repair enzyme, so it has Photolyase in it. Now, Photolyase is actually activated by light. It's activated by sunlight, but it's also activated by the visible light in our LED. So I know that when I use this, I'm actually giving it a little bit of a boost with my LED, but I am boosting my LED because this has hydrators and humectants and all of that good stuff in there. So it's helping for my skin to have this, you know, hydrated, non-refractive quality about it. So really been loving this for a whole different reason than I normally would. Now, if you're not familiar with what DNA repair enzymes are, I will link some of my content about them. They will help to repair old sun damage, and they'll also help to mitigate sun damage in the moment. So they're really great for hyperpigmentation, number one, brightening the skin, but also helping in, you know, for collagen and elastin. So DNA repair enzymes for me are non-negotiable in my entire skincare routine, whether it's my face, neck, décolleté, body, the whole deal. Now, the other thing from the brand that I've been really enjoying is their vitamin C and E plus ferulic. This is the lotion version, which is THD. So it is a derivative of vitamin C. So it's very stable and it's non-irritating. And I've been using this in the morning. Now I am layering it over the Youth Recovery, but I've had so many people ask me, do you really need to do that? No, you really don't. You could use this as your AM DNA repair, you know, product if you wanted to. I just happen to use this before my LED in the morning. So it's on my skin, and then I put this on as part of my skincare routine. And I absolutely love this. Now for this, I have actually been keeping track of how long I've been using it, and I've been keeping track of the pumps so that I could report back how long a bottle lasts, because I get that question a lot. I've been using 2 pumps a day, which I think you could get away with 1, but I think a lot of you out there are a lot like me and you try to not go crazy, but 1 pump never seems to be quite enough. And I go from here to here. And so I spread 2 pumps quite a long ways, if you ask me. And so far I am about a month of usage with this, and I've pumped it 48 times. So I think, and I'm probably a little over a third, I'm guessing I'm gonna get about 2 months plus maybe 3 weeks out of this bottle. That's kind of where I'm extrapolating, but I'll let you know when I finish the entire bottle exactly how many pumps and how many days I got out of it, so that you can gauge whether or not you think it's value for you, because a lot of people ask me about how long will that bottle last, and I think it's a really important question. This has definitely been a big favorite. Vitamin C is of course going to help with antioxidant protection. It's going to help with brightening the skin, and it's something that comes and goes in my routine. I really do. It'll be in my routine for a while and then it won't be, and that kind of thing. This one has a good spot in my routine right now. I'm really enjoying it, and I love that it is vitamin C plus DNA repair. I love that so much. Okay, another product that I have been really enjoying, and I used this several years ago and I repurchased it when I was in London recently, but you can get it here in the States. You can get it if you're in the UK. It is the Trinny London BFF. Now, this is one of those products that's like almost like a BB or a CC cream. It comes out and it is like a white lotion, but there are pigment beads in there. I use the color light medium, and it does have an SPF of 30. What I love about it is that it disappears into a very, very sheer tint, and you have absolutely no white cast, and you have really great, it's SPF 30. So it's not necessarily my dedicated SPF, but I feel really good about using it as really light natural coverage. It lets your skin shine through. It's not too dewy, but it's not matte. It is absolutely perfect if you have mature skin, if you have dry and dehydrated skin, but also if you just have normal skin and you want to use it as your lightweight moisturizer. It's very, very pretty, and I love it. It does have a fragrance, and I know a lot of you don't like fragrance, so it definitely does have a fragrance to it, but man, it leaves the skin just beautiful and natural looking. Now, somebody else who absolutely loves this is my 78-year-old mother. She thinks it is the perfect kind of one and done BB/CC cream. She also wears light medium. She's a little bit more fair than I am, and she definitely can wear this color easily. And it's just really easy for her to use. It is something that is sort of makeup, but sort of skincare. If you've tried anything from Trinny London, let me know. I've tried so many things from the brand. I really, really like them. I really like Trinny in general. I think that she is just an inspiration of a human. And this is a stellar product. Hypochlorous acid. You guys have talked about this so many times. The reason why I want to share this as a favorite is because I've been using this to clean my skincare devices. I get that question all the time, but primarily I've been using this to clean LED masks. Now, I have been testing a gazillion LED masks, and it's really important to me that I keep them all clean and in good shape. And not only that, I want to make sure that the light doesn't have any, residue over it and have any hindrance to doing the treatment. So hypochlorous acid is an inexpensive and effective way to clean our devices. So I highly, highly recommend them. This is by Base Laboratories. It is affordable. You do not need to spend $50 or $60 on hypochlorous acid. And there are a couple brands that I actually really like that are charging $50 and $60 for hypochlorous acid, way smaller than this. And I think it's a shame. I think it's a money grab. It's not good because it's literally like salt water made a certain way, but that's crazy to charge that kind of money. I want to say this is under 15 bucks. It's this huge bottle, so you can use it for a long time to clean your devices. The other thing that this brand makes that is a huge favorite is they make hypochlorous acid wipes. Now, normally I don't use the wipes like at home because I'm not opening up one of these little things on a daily basis, but this is absolutely perfect. If you are somebody who travels with your LED mask, throw a couple of these into your laptop bag, into your cosmetic case, whatever. If you travel with your ZIIP, if you travel with any kind of skincare device, these little wipes are absolutely perfect. You get 75 of them for like $11 or $12. And so honestly, this package is gonna last me a really long time because like I said, I pretty much only use the wipes when I travel. So these are a huge favorite because I've only ever seen hypochlorous acid wipes like in a big like Clorox wipes kind of container, which obviously that's not good for travel. So this is the first brand that I have seen that's actually put them into individual little packets, which are perfect for traveling and keeping our devices clean. That is not only going to help with hygiene, but that's going to help with keeping our devices good longer. The ZIIP, you need to be cleaning it and getting all of that conductivity gel off of it after you use it every single time. Conductivity gel can get in and around and beyond the probes, and eventually it'll fizzle out your ZIIP if you don't clean it. You need to clean it every single time you use it. I'm not saying that you need to use a hypochlorous acid wipe every time you use it, but wipe down your ZIIP regularly and use hypochlorous acid to keep the bacteria away, keep the microbes, keep all the things off of your devices. Now, of course, you can use alcohol wipes too. You can use alcohol. I mean, like you can definitely do that with your ZIIP. I prefer hypochlorous acid for sure for our LED masks because it's a little bit more gentle. You can use it on your skin. It's multifunctional. If you ever get a breakout, if you get a cut, if you get a scrape, you can use hypochlorous acid. It is such a great thing just to have on hand, and it's perfect for cleaning your LED masks in particular. Just a couple more things. Curling iron I need to share with you guys. This is a 1 1/4 inch barrel and it's long. I get asked all the time how I curl my hair. Now, usually I use either a 1 1/2 inch barrel or I use a 1 inch barrel. And I realized that the 1 inch barrel makes my hair a little too curly, or in my opinion, and the 1 1/2 often, which is what I use mostly, sometimes just makes my hair a little bit flat. So I went and got the 1 1/4, and I'm telling you, it's like the Goldilocks of curling irons. This one in particular is the Ionic, and this is a brand that I used when I was behind the chair as a hairstylist. It's very high quality, and I love that this has the extended barrel. So if you're somebody in the market for a really good curling iron, you don't want the littler one and you don't want the too big one, I'm telling you, 1 1/4 inches is the Goldilocks of sizes for barrels. I would say if you have longer hair, a long barrel just makes everything so much easier. And this brand is really, really good. So Ionic 1 1/4 inch barrel for the win. For sure. Okay, so that's a curling iron. The other thing that I want to share for hair is the Oribe dry texturizing spray. I think I've shared this before because this, whenever it goes on sale, I try and pick it up. It goes on sale usually on Prime days, stuff like that. And so I will grab some because it's expensive. But it is probably the one dry texturizing spray that actually works in my hair, and it smells magnificent. It does definitely have a fragrance that is decently strong, but I love the fragrance so much. What I do is I curl my hair with curling iron, and my hair is real silky and soft, and then I spray it with this, and it gives it that more kind of tousled, grittier, you know, a little bit more lived in, and I like that. I would prefer it to look a little bit less coiffed than looking too overly done. Almost want it to look messy. And the dry texturizing spray kind of just gives it that lived in look, gives a little bit of the grit and the texture without any kind of waxiness or oiliness or greasiness or any of that kind of stuff. I love this. Now, it's not going to give you a ton of hold. It's not going to babysit your kids. It's not, you know, it's not like a miracle, but it's one of those products that really does take a hairstyle, especially a hairstyle like this that's curled, and makes it look a little bit better. Makes it look a little bit more lived in and a little bit cooler. So that's the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. And by the way, I try to pick these up when they're on sale because it is expensive. Like the big bottle, I want to say it's like 60 bucks. I only ever get that one on sale, but it will last me for a long time. Like one bottle will often last me 6 months or something. It's not one of those things I have to rebuy very often because you don't need a ton of it, and I don't even really use it every single day. I usually only use it on days that I've washed my hair, and so my hair is so kind of wimpy and silky and clean that it needs a little bit of help with the kind of texture. That's usually when I use the dry texture spray, and then I don't really need to use it every single day after that because my hair is dirty on its own and has a little bit of the residue. So it does last a really, really long time. All right, we are almost done. I want to share this lippy with you because it is by the brand TIRTIR. I know they're everywhere. They do not know I exist. Everything I've ever shared that's TIRTIR is stuff I have bought on my own. This is their Waterism. It is a melting lip gloss. This is the color number 1. I like 1, I like 4, and I think it's 9 are the 3 colors that I like the most. You guys, this is probably one of the prettiest melting lip butter kind of products ever. It is so easy to use. It gives your lips like this juiciness. It's really pretty and it's not crazy expensive. The packaging is super, I don't know, it almost looks expensive. It definitely doesn't look cheap, and I love the color selection. Mostly, I just think that the product is really nice. It leaves my lips really hydrated, and it lasts on my lips for a long time because it's a little bit thick. It's just beautiful. Now, one other product that I have, different brand. This brand is actually called Heart 6%. I don't even know how I found this. Down some rabbit hole on Amazon. This gives the exact opposite look. It's what I have on my lips today, which is actually not typically how I do my lips. I don't often do like a matte, but I got this and oh my gosh, I love it so much. It gives a soft matte without being dry. Like, my lips don't feel like the life has been sucked out of them. They don't feel like I'm 110 years old. They actually feel just fine. And it gives almost like this translucent wash of color. This is in the color, I will put it in the description box. I like this so much that I went back and ordered like 4 other colors because it's just really easy. They say that you can use it to like overdraw your lips. I'm sure you can. I would never do that with this pink color, but I did order a couple of the others that are a little bit almost like my lip color. One of them is called Cloud something. That one looks like it's going to be perfect for slightly overdrawing. I'm not talking like crazy, but you know, just slightly. And because it's that kind of velvet finish, it blurs the vermilion border, so it doesn't look like a harsh lip line. It just looks like that kind of stained lip look, almost that blurred lip look. I love it. It is such a great find. Something I just found on Amazon randomly and ordered, and big hit. Really, really big hit. I wanted to share this shirt with you. I'm wearing this shirt. I bought it on Amazon and I bought another color, and I'm gonna go back in and buy some more. Looks like it's just one of those flannel shirts that's probably cotton and stiff. This is probably the softest button-up shirt like this that I have ever owned, and it was not expensive. I ended up picking it up. It's fitted, so it's not boxy or anything like that. I rolled up the sleeves. I love it. You guys, I feel like I'm wearing pajamas. Like, I literally feel like I have on pajamas right now. It is the most comfortable, cozy shirt ever. I am into these kind of button-up shirts right now because I have a lot of like sweater vests, and my idea was, oh, I can throw on a sweater vest over top a button-up shirt with a collar and, you know, like sleeves like this. And so you'll probably see this shirt that way as well. I ordered this in the solid navy as well. And now I'm gonna go back and probably pick up a couple others. I decided to kind of test it out first and get one. As soon as I put this on, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna order more of these. Super affordable on Amazon, and I just think it's super cute. I think it would be cute with leggings. I'm wearing it with jeans. It's just adorable. So wanted to share that as well. I think that those are all of my favorites. Let me know down below what some of your favorites have been recently. I'd love to hear about skincare. Do you have any hair care that you've been loving? You know, just share down below. It's always fun to get recommendations from you. I always end up with new things after talking with you guys and finding favorites from you, so I really do appreciate that. I hope that you are having the most wonderful day, and I will talk to you in my next skincare video. Take care.